In a small, charming, and peaceful village nestled between rolling green hills and a vast forest, there lived an elderly woman named Emma. Emma was well known in the village for her kind heart and generous spirit. She always wore a warm smile and had an open heart, ready to help those around her. Although she lived alone in a modest cottage, she was never lonely, for the villagers often came to visit her, seeking advice, sharing their joys and sorrows, or simply enjoying a few moments with her. In return for her kindness, the villagers would bring her food, blankets, and other supplies, ensuring she never went without. Emma's home, though small, was filled with love and laughter, and she found joy in the simple moments of life. Every morning, she would sip tea by her window, watching the village wake up, and every evening, she would sit by the fireplace, knitting or reading a book, content with her peaceful life. But one chilly autumn morning, something unexpected happened. Emma decided to venture into the forest to gather firewood. The sun had just risen, and golden rays pierced through the trees, filling the air with the fresh scent of pine and fallen leaves. As she wandered deeper into the woods, she stumbled upon something unusual, an old pot, partially buried beneath a pile of leaves. Curious, she knelt down and examined it closely. Gently, she cleared away the dirt and opened the pot. To her astonishment, it was filled with glittering gold coins shining brightly in the morning light. Her heart leaped with joy. She imagined a new life filled with comfort, luxury, and freedom. She pictured herself living in a grand house, sitting in a beautiful chair, and being able to buy all the things she had always dreamed of. Emma thought of all the things she had always wanted but never had the means to attain. But as she looked at the pot, she realized something. It was far too heavy for her to carry by herself. Determined not to let this treasure slip away, Emma used her resourcefulness to come up with a solution. She found some wooden planks and created a makeshift sled, tying the pot securely to it so she could pull it along. The journey was long and exhausting, but with every step, her excitement about the new life she was about to create grew stronger. However, as she dragged the pot along, something strange began to happen. The gold coins inside the pot started to change color. First, they turned to silver. Emma paused for a moment, looking at the pot in confusion. She felt a pang of disappointment, but quickly reassured herself that silver was still valuable. She continued on, telling herself that a beautiful house and a comfortable life were still within reach. But as she continued pulling the pot, the silver turned to iron. Emma stopped and stared at the pot, her heart sinking. All her dreams of a luxurious life seemed to vanish before her eyes. Emma sat down on a nearby rock, feeling overwhelmed. For a moment, she wondered if she had made a mistake, if chasing after a better life had caused her to forget the things that truly mattered. But then, as the wind rustled through the trees and the sunlight filtered through the leaves, something shifted within her. Emma realized that, in fact, she had been happy even before discovering the pot of gold. Her life, though simple, was full of love, kindness, and gratitude. Her cozy little home, the meals shared with friends and neighbors, the laughter that filled the air, these were the things that brought true happiness. She realized that wealth was not measured in gold or silver, but in the love and connections we share with those around us. With a gentle smile, Emma decided to leave the pot behind and return home, content with her life as it was. That evening, as she sat by the warm fire, the old but comfortable chair cradling her, Emma felt a warmth in her heart that no amount of gold could ever bring. She understood now that the most precious things in life were not material possessions, but the love we give and receive. Emma continued to live her life as she always had, helping her neighbors, sharing her wisdom, and living in harmony with the world around her. And in doing so, she proved that true happiness does not come from material wealth, but from within. No matter what happened, Emma remained cheerful, kind, and content, knowing that the greatest treasure in life was love. As you have seen, true happiness doesn't come from riches, but from the simple joys of life and the love we share. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to Words of Compassion. Share this video with anyone who may need a reminder of the importance of happiness and gratitude. We would love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and share where you find happiness in your own life. Until next time, always be kind, grateful, and remember that you shine brightly. Được rồi.